Hello and welcome back to Legends of Ellaria Early Access with me, Barden. So got a couple of things to mention first. The first thing is that the developers, so Larkon Studios, have a giveaway going on at the moment. So I'm going to put a link down in the description to their giveaway promotion. And maybe you can be lucky and win yourself a copy of the game. And that would be pretty nice to get some new players enjoying the game and seeing how it is. And then the next thing is that our missing elixir is in this little box here. So there's the door there. The box is right beside this pillar. So if you, like me, were looking for it. So shortly after I stopped recording last time, I found this box. So we're gonna search it. Come on, now let me search the chest. No, okay. I don't know what's going on there, but let's go to our inventory. Okay, so maybe it's because. Well, it should be because I have, like, I've got a full inventory. It should still let me search the box. So, or maybe if I check my journal, maybe it already says that I have the elixir. Okay, I found the elixir. Yeah, so I have the elixir, so we just need to head back. So let's get ourselves out of here. Just to go back, give it to him, and then we shall see what we're gonna do next. I think maybe we have the one to deal with, was it the bandits or whatever? So that might be the main focus of this particular episode. That's interesting. So it's just kind of in the doorway. So let's continue on. So which way to home? That way. Okay, so let's head that way if we can. We're gonna have to do some jumping. There we go, and then jump again, and we get a bit of our Superman cape going there. And we can continue on this way. Yeah, so Larkon Studios have been doing some pretty, I mentioned before, they're making some pretty good progress with kind of bugs and stuff in the game and just improving the overall player experience. And that's been reflected in their ratings on Steam as well. So they're pretty close to going from mixed reviews to mostly positive, which is pretty good. So it shows that people, first of all, that they're doing good work in terms of actually making improvements to the game, and also that people are acknowledging as well that they are making those improvements and are giving them, they're giving them the benefit of the doubt, really. Now, I want to come here and see if we can have a chat with these villagers and see if there's anything. So just to find okay, so that's fair enough. So let's, I suppose, leave here. Let's continue on our merry way. So home is in what direction? I think that may have been where the bell was going, was to there. But they don't have, it's the Goblin Village that has the portal. We can't use the portal in the Goblin Village, so we're going to have to find, maybe we'll come across a portal over here. Otherwise, we're just going to have to head on home the long way. So I think that's maybe where these other guys are that we're supposed to. So basically, we shouldn't go near there. So let's not. I'm trying to see if maybe we've got a portal around here somewhere. The game is kind of saying no, you don't. So let's just run home then. Okay, and at least running home, it kind of gives me a chance to talk about a few different things. So first thing I want to talk about is the channel itself. So in the last couple of weeks, I've seen like a big jump kind of in the numbers on the channel in terms of the number of new subscribers I've been getting and the number of views, and that's just been really exciting for me, and just really heartening as well to know that you know, people are enjoying my content and sharing it, and they think it's good enough that they want to subscribe to the channel as well, and that's just been absolutely amazing for me. And it just kind of makes me, you know, more energized in terms of wanting to produce more content for you guys, and obviously improve the quality of that content, and just basically just to get better. You know, I know still that in terms of a YouTuber, I'm nowhere near the finished article, but I do feel like I've improved. And a lot of my improvement, I have to say, are down to my fellow YouTubers. So the likes of Game Night and More Jacks, and the likes of Braskus and Lum, and David is Trying, and Unbroken Ryan, and Mendeleev. Like, you know, through doing things with those guys, and you know, watching closely what they do as well, I've been able to improve what I do. Long may that continue, because I think that every single one of those guys produces really high quality stuff, and so they're kind of the people that I look up to as a YouTuber, and they're the people that I want, you know, I want to be as good as them one day. And it's nice to see as well that, like, the you know, in terms of Game Night, that he, after you know, YouTube erroneously banned him, that he got his channel back, and things are going well for him now. Like, I just saw a tweet from him about you know, that he's back up to 2,700 subscribers. So you know, probably not long after this video comes out, he's probably going to hit 3,000, because his channel is growing so fast, and it deserves to grow that fast, because as I said, the content he produces is just of such a high quality. And as well, I was very lucky today, actually this morning, to get to record with Game Night for a little while. It wasn't as long as we'd planned, because we planned to record for maybe about an hour to an hour and a half, but I had some PC issues with me that we recorded for 30 minutes, but it really was a fun 30 minutes. And I'm really happy that he suggested it, and happy that he also made the time to do that with me. Like, you know, like although we are kind of friends and all, there's no, you know, there's no real benefit to him to be doing stuff with a small channel like mine, you know. So it really is very nice that he took the time to do that, and we did have a great deal of fun together, and that kind of, you know, it reminds me as well that, you know, although we all want to kind of get more views, or to get more subscribers and that kind of thing, that the thing that we have to remember is that, you know, making videos should be fun, and making that video this morning was a hell of a lot of fun. Even though I did some silly things, like with the controls and stuff, but still, it was a hell of a lot of fun. Okay, so let's talk to the captain here. Okay, let's see about their security, about the elixir. Yes, here it is. Excellent. We'll dilute it and hand out potions to our new recruits. Our archers should hit their mark more often than before. Excellent. Okay, now, do you have something else that you can do? So, can I help upgrade a garrison? There's something that can be very useful to our blacksmith. Fire. Okay. You know how to use fire? We do, but travelers talk about a fire stone that exists in a cave. The stone seems to be under constant fire and burns stronger than any fire they've seen. Okay, interesting. Tell me about the firestone. They call it the Stone of Eternal Fire. The travelers that discovered it think. Thinks it originates from those glowing rock monsters that lurk in the cave. Okay, so the I guess you talk about the rift golems. A stone that burns that strong would enhance our forge and allow us to build cheaper and stronger weapons. We would most likely be able to recruit more soldiers. Then I'll go and retrieve it. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. Okay, and then we're not going to burn you to a crisp. So we completed one quest and we got another one on the go. But I'm going to start tracking the what was the other one? Let's go to our journal. Okay, so the Marauder Stone we're not going to track. Or actually, the Marauder Stronghold we're going to track. And then there it is. Okay, Stone of Eternal Fire, we're not going to track that so that we don't get we don't end up going the wrong way. And I'm going to put away my magic. It looks like we're going to be heading in the general direction. So pretty sure that's going to be that little fort that we saw. The place is looking nice with all of the new houses. And it's going to be great to see, you know, one thing that I would like though is some variety in the buildings, so that, you know, even if in terms of the actual buildings themselves, even if you only have say 3 or 4 varieties of like, you know, building house in terms, or buildings in terms of houses and stuff, then you can still, you know, kind of mix and match them to make the place look, you know, not as uniform. It'd be nice to have a different type of, you know, a few different types of houses, and then so this was just those guys. Okay, well, let's just continue on anyway. But yeah, a bit of variety in how the houses look and stuff, and I'm hoping that the game is gonna kind of support the modding community as well, because this is the kind of game that would really benefit from mods, kind of similar to City Skylines, where, you know, a lot of modders in there put in like a lot of different building types, and then like things like when we get to customize a character, like a lot of say different models for weapons or for gear or anything like that would be nice, because any time that you can kind of offer a variety, I think it's it's good for people to be able to do that, like to, you know, because a lot of people, you know, some people play the game and they'll see like, oh, I have to build this many houses because they're going to generate cash for me. And that's all they are. They're basically things that generate cash. And other than that, they're, you know, they're of no importance. But for, you know, for people like me, your village isn't just, okay, so we have actually got that portal. That's good. You know, the village isn't just about kind of cash generation or generating units. It's, you know, it's our village. It's, for me, it's part of the game, is building that and making it, you know, I don't want my village to look exactly the same as someone else's. Now, obviously building placement can help with that, but as well, you know, I want to be able to customize maybe how my buildings look, or like, you know, on the inside and on the outside. That would be really nice to be able to just do something like that. Now, I've just been wandering here, just kind of assuming that we're going in the right direction, but maybe we're not. So thing is this way. Okay, so let's head this way. Now, if it kind of goes to the left there, then we know we have to go in there. No, it's not. Okay, so we just continue on. Yeah, so it's going to be the thing just beyond the village, I think, because the village is just around the corner here to the left. And then the, like, that little stronghold is then just a little further beyond there. Yep, and it's gonna, so we got a bit of fog coming in, so that might actually be good for me, not to see how many people are gonna come and try and kill me. And I think I'm going to, once I get a bit closer, I'm gonna save. And it's nice, the music in the game is nice as well. I think they've done a good job on that. Like, it kind of, it fits the theme of the game pretty well. So this place is around this corner. Yeah, you can see now where the marker is veering off in that direction. Okay, so let's say here might be a good place to save. Let's do that. And it's something I mentioned before as well, that I think lately now I'm more comfortable with the content that I'm producing, in terms of, like, not just the quality but the selection as well. I think that the games the games that we're playing now are kind of a better fit for the channel. So let's do this, and let's try and take out as many of these guys as we can. So we've got some guys coming that way, so I think I need to maybe do a double thing here. Okay, so that says it's been updated. So what does that actually mean? Well, right now it means that I should maybe run away from all of these guys and not get my ass kicked. Oh, look, just took an arrow there. Not sure whether it was in the knee or not though. And then I'm gonna go behind here. And so we still got that kind of annoying glitch where the sound cuts out. Okay, so I'm hoping that that fire is enough to kill these guys. Okay, and it was good. So, oh, the caster came as well. Fair play to you. Oh, and there's another guy. Got himself burnt up. Okay, good. And you... Uh-oh, he's going to kill me. Oh, they're all going to kill me. There we go. Yeah. So we're going to have to reload there. But luckily, you know, we're just outside. So let's load that. Yeah, so as I was saying, like I'm happier with the type of games I'm playing. You know, because for me, like strategy and story are kind of the big two things that I do want to focus on. So I'm much happier now that pretty much every game that I play, you know, is either very strong in one of those things or both of them. So now we're gonna put 4 things here, and then we're gonna look here, and then so 4 things should be enough to basically take out anyone who comes around that way. Now I'm going to try to see. There's more of the guys, so all of you can come this way if you don't mind, and I will refresh this because I'm sure that it's going to go out pretty soon. So we'll put 2 more down here just for any of the new guys. It's doing a pretty good job, so I'm happy with that. And might have to switch to my sword. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna put down another thing of fire there and just attract some more people. Okay. So right now it's doing pretty good. Now I'm gonna go to the journal and see what it actually says in terms of the update. Okay, it's time to raid the Marauders Fort. I raided the Marauders Fort. I should inform the captain. Okay, so I've actually done enough to complete that quest, which is great. Now, but I do want to loot some of these chaps and see how much cash we can get off them. Okay, so we do have one of those, but I can't take it, so I'm just going to leave it on his body. And I do have a caster here who's trying to kill me. Luckily not succeeding at the moment, but he's having a fair old tryout. He's dead as well. So let's inspect the mate, not inspect. There we go. Okay, so for whatever reason his hitbox was there for inspection. He had a decent amount of gold as well. Now we can come back and loot the rest of the guys. So these guys are obviously step up from the bandits because they've got, you know, on average they've got more gold. Maybe I'd say on average maybe double the gold that we generally find on bandits. Of course, here's me leaving all of those health potions on those guys, but every time I get in trouble I forget to use the health potion anyway. Okay, so we got all of that. So now I'm gonna just make my way back to the village. I'm gonna talk to the captain, and then we're gonna talk to the mayor as well, and then we'll end the video there. And I think, like, it's been a while since I recorded this, so I'm probably gonna make another video. And so this video will probably go up on, depends if I get edited and if I get it edited and rendered, then I may put it out today, so Sunday, but actually it would be technically Monday morning in Japan, but still Sunday probably in most of the rest of the world. And then the other one may go out on maybe Tuesday. Again, it just depends on getting the time to get stuff edited and rendered and all that kind of stuff. I've been lucky in the last kind of couple of weeks in that I upgraded so before I used to use Sony Vegas 13, and I upgraded to Sony Vegas 15, and Sony Vegas 15 has the render. You can render, basically boost your rendering using your graphics card, which is something that's been in what's the other one? Premiere Pro. Is that the name of it? Yeah, I think it was Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, that's been in that one for a long time, and it's been a long time kind of coming to Sony Vegas, so it's nice to have that there. So that's cut down render times, because for me in the past, like if I record say a 30-minute video, it was taking over an hour to render it, and so when you take that time and then you realize that rendering puts a lot of strain on my PC, which means that I can't record while I render. Well, then maybe you get to kind of see a bit of the dilemma that I face sometimes, in that I can either record or I can render. So what I tend to do is record a batch of stuff, then render a batch of stuff, and then switch back. So the fact that I've been able to cut down on render times means that I can spend a little bit more time actually recording, and I've been enjoying that a lot. And today, like I've had kind of a varied. I saw a guy there. I was going to come out and say hi, isn't there? Yeah. So today, like, has been a nice day in terms of, like, this morning I was up early to record a game night. So that was in one game. That was in Divinity Original Sin 2. Then just before this, I then recorded for the Buddyhood Brawl League in Mordheim, and that was with BTW Rant. See, I should have asked him actually what's the proper way to say his name. Why just BTW or by the way? Because obviously BTW is the abbreviation, but when it's someone's name, there's generally one way that they like for it to be said. So I've subscribed to his Twitch, so I think I'll watch something on his Twitch, and straight away I'll be able to tell which way around it should be. But he's a really nice guy, and you should definitely go and check out his stuff on Twitch. Okay, so about our security, about the outcasts. I attacked their stronghold. Excellent. My scouts informed me that the battle went well. Alas, after the battle, they reinforced the strongholds with troops from the wall. Okay. But they shifted into defensive positions and reside around the stronghold. Greenside is safe for now. So basically, those guys are turtling. Okay, and then so we gained new resources, and then we completed that. Okay, so let's exit. Let's put our magic hand away and go and see the. Let's go and see our boss, the mayor. We've got a lot of bosses in this game. We've got a lot of villagers as well. It's nice to see them walking around. Still, it's a bit janky though, the way they carry things. So hopefully that will, will get looked at some point in the future. But let's pop ourselves in here to start with. Okay, into City Hall we go. And then we shall talk to our advisor. Find data user, anything I can help you with. About Greenside. Okay, hang on. Is there nothing we can do here with him at all? Oh, I don't like that. It's hung. Okay. I have some about Greenside. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have to talk to him then. I have some questions. Yes. Can you tell me about buildings? Of course, the most important buildings is the house. Each house allows for civilians to arrive from Mara and settle into our town. Okay, to make your people happy, you can build a tavern. Taverns grant you extra income and help to raise happiness. They can also provide some useful information. Okay, a blacksmith creates weapons and armor for you and your army and reduces the cost of weapons in the market. Cool. The barracks helps you train better soldiers and is a garrison for your troops, which is excellent. Finally, last but not least, the City Hall. We run Greenside from here. It's your temporary home, so don't let anyone capture it. Oh, I didn't even know someone could capture that. Okay, that's interesting. Hang on, we stuck now in a loop here. Tell me about Ellaria. Okay, I have another question. That's all. Okay, get like that. So the building one goes in the loop, but that one doesn't. Right. So let's check this chest just because. Oh look, there's some nice stuff in here. Okay, including a torch. We really should have a torch, so let's take a torch and put some apples in there. And maybe let's put some other food in there, because I think we've got enough food to do us for the moment. So I'm just going to pop a bunch of this food in here. Okay, and then let's put those apples in as well. So that should be enough. And then in terms of weapons, I don't need all of these weapons, so it's nice to have this here. Something I mentioned too as well. Oh, we'll keep that. But it's something that I mentioned to the developer was kind of having the ability to either sell or to like give it to the garrison would be cool. But that's it for this video. So I hope you're enjoying our look at the early access of Legends of Ellaria. As I said, the game's improving a lot, and it really is showing in terms of the feedback that the guys are getting as well. And you know, I'm going to be making more videos in the future on this and on other games as well. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.